Hey guys, this is Anna from Anna Travels. I'm going to kind of do a channel update, but also kind of a food tour vlog wrapped into one. I have a lot of things that are going on with my life that will affect the channel in a wee bit of way. I'm getting the dog his cookie because I'm about to head out the door. I need to close this door too. Sorry about that. The kitchen is horribly messy at the moment. So we have had a lot of life changes in the past few, well, actually the last 2.5 months. I just haven't really shared it as of recently, just because there's been some health concerns a wee bit, and nothing that bad. But first of all, I'm hungry and I'm actually running a little behind. So we're gonna go to our first food stop, which will be Astro Donuts.
My next person come that boy? Yeah. Hi, can I help you?
Hey guys, so we just went to Astro Donuts. I went conservative today. I just got their sandwich. This is like one of my favorite chicken sandwiches out there. Astro's has been in the DC area for quite some time, like a few years. And I don't know how I originally found it, but it's like one of my favorite places. So this is their fried chicken sandwich, breakfast sandwich. It has honey butter chicken, of course, and you have a choice of biscuit, savory donut, and I forgot the other one. I forgot the other option, but I like their savory bun. I'm gonna add the hot sauce because this, like, I don't know, it's just perfection. They really do know how to make a really good chicken sandwich. So, oh, shoot. The hot sauce just got all over my hands. All hot sauced up. Put the bun back on. There you go. And there's a gorgeous chicken sandwich. So amazing. And it's so hot too. So let's give this a try. Oh, this is definitely not a clean affair. I didn't order a donut or their tater tots. Their tater tots are so good. Definitely get them. I'm about to go to my doctor's appointment, so I don't want to like be overly full. So let's give this a try. Not really good. I don't know if you can hear the crisp, but it's so crispy. And try to get a spot with all the honey butter and hot sauce in it. That's just perfect. I don't know, you guys have to come here. They have a Falls Church location. There's one in DC, near, I forgot where it's near, but it's pretty close to like the mall. It's a little bit of a walk, but not terrible. So definitely check this place out. I'm gonna devour this and then I have to run to my doctor's appointment. I forgot. So the reason why I'm going to the doctor and the reason for my issues is that I'm pregnant. So hurrah. I've kind of known I've been pregnant since the symptoms started coming about in November, and then I took a test and found I was pregnant like early December. And you know, I've never really thought about, I mean, we talked about kids. Me and my husband have talked about kids. The goal was really to go to Japan and then try and have kids. I'm getting older. I'm 37 this year. Well, actually, I'll be 38. And so I told my husband, I was like, it's either now or never. And so we weren't really planning on having kids. I was still on birth control. And the goal was go to Japan in 2022. That was our big trip planned. We were going to go for 2 weeks, and then we were going to go for Korea to visit my mom's side of the family for a week. And then we would try for kids. But technically, our Japan trip is 2 years behind. We were supposed to go October 2020. So I guess timeline-wise, the baby is saying, I'm on time. Japan trip has been delayed. So that's been the big thing. So in regards to this channel, I'm going to finish eating and then I'll we'll drive and we'll talk about that. So stay tuned. So just got done with the gynecologist. The baby looks good. And yep, she's still baking. So I was gonna go to lunch, but it's too early. I guess the doctor was actually quicker than normal. So I'm going to probably go get a snack. I do like to go to this one Korean bakery. Actually, there's two Korean bakeries down the road. One has a cake that I want because I've been like obsessed with cakes this week. I don't know if that's a pregnancy craving or not. And then the other is like just a snack that I like to eat sometimes, and I've been craving it too. So I guess I have two cravings. So the channel is not going to change. It's still going to be travel focused. I don't really intend to have that much baby stuff on the channel. I kind of like with my husband, I kind of like to give them an option because like, I don't know, like my husband chooses to be in the video or he chooses not to be in the video, but it's his choice. And I don't really think that, I know some people like just thrust their kids onto every social media platform, and I kind of have a little bit of qualms with that. Like I feel like, yeah, I want to show off my child because, you know, it's going to be my kid, but I also like don't really want to thrust them in a world. I don't know. I feel like social media these days is just too much. You know, we're on too much tech. And I know as a YouTuber, I'm saying that, but it's my choice how much I want to show you guys. I mean, there's a lot that I don't show. And sometimes, like, you know, if I'm with family, I might take photos or some videos, but it's up to me what I want to share, what I don't share. But so for kids, they don't really have the choice. So she might be in a few videos here and there, but I'm not going to like thrust her upon the YouTube world. But yeah, so that was kind of our decision as parents, or as future parents, really. But but I have wanted to do a lot more sit-down videos. So I guess when I'm pregnant and I'm waddling around and I can't really go places, I can do that. But we do have 2 trips planned. One is to West Virginia, actually next weekend if there's no snow. And we have our baby moon. I guess we want to call it a baby moon. We're going back to Disney World. I have wanted to go to like either Jamaica or Mexico, but I don't know. I just felt like with being pregnant and foreign travel, and especially with my husband not being like, my husband is allowed to travel, but like if like, especially like everyone says that Omicron is so contagious that it's like, what if we get exposed? Like he can't really afford to take off that much time. Like me, I could take my work laptop, I can telework anywhere. Him, he doesn't have that freedom. So foreign travel is out. Up until July, probably just going to be more sit down. Maybe I'll start doing more tech reviews. Like I don't know, I'm not really that techie, but I like doing them. And more other those types of videos. But let's go to food stop number 2. So I went to Sheila Bakery, which is a Korean bakery. The Korean bakeries are really well known for kind of copying French style. Like I think that's kind of like, it's supposed to be like a French style bakery, but it's Koreanified. So like, I don't know anything about French bakery goods besides like croissants and stuff. So they have these little buns. They're usually filled with either white bean or cream. Let's see. I forgot which one's which. Those are my preferred. So bean is actually kind of a ingredient that's very popular in I think both Japanese and Korean cuisines. Usually you can, like, they have like a peak so you can tell which one's which. This is white bean, so this one's the white bean one. And this is the custard. So custard, white bean. I also got a mochi just because their mochis are really good too. I've actually, it's funny, like I mentioned, bean's very popular in Japanese and Korean culture in their desserts. So I'm gonna bite into this. This is so, and like the bread is so nice and soft. I love this. I'm on my little camera, so I'm sorry the details. And I also got milkus. Milkus is like a milky soda. And I know that also sounds weird to like American people, but it's quite popular in Korea and in Japan. But I got a Japanese brand last time, and they put Splenda in it. And Splenda is one of my migraine triggers, and so I was very sad. Like, it used to not have Splenda in it, and then they had to go and ruin it. So, but milkus is kind of a strawberry milkish soda. I like it. I'm like a happy little clam right now. These are like my two childhood pleasures. And like, talking about childhood pleasures, ever since I've been pregnant, I have been craving Japanese food and Korean food a lot. Like I mentioned before, my dad was stationed in Japan until I was 6 or 7 years old. So a lot of those like childhood comfort foods are like, to me, are Japanese. And of course I've eaten Korean food all my life. And so like I've been craving like yakisoba, udon, all this stuff. And so that's where we're going to go for lunch, because when I used to work in Chantilly, there was a nice, awesome place, cheap lunch. You got a bowl of udon, and I think like you can get like a California roll. And usually it was like $12. I don't know the prices now because, everything's gotten higher, but we'll see. Hopefully they're open soon. But I'm going to enjoy my little white bean pastry, and then we'll go head over there. So I got California roll, and then a big bowl of udon. Looks so good. Well, guys, that's going to be it. I was going to go to one more place, but my landlord just texted me. She needs to send someone over to get an estimate on our drywall because my YouTube studio is in a little bit of a mess. I'm not sure if I went over that. We had a leak. A toilet was leaking and got water all over the place in our basement, and the ceiling came down. So I have to run home and get that, meet the I don't know, what do you call, contractor? But lunch at Matsu, is it Matsu? Yes, Matsu. For some reason I would call it Matsuri, but I think that's a different restaurant elsewhere in Chantilly or Fairfax. But it's so good. I mean, for lunch, $10 for a big bowl of udon, and a California roll, and it has a boiled egg. There's no shrimp tempura. That's, of course, more. But, it's so good. Like, their broth is just so, so tasty, and the noodles and all the vegetables you get in there. Very good deal. So if you're in Chantilly, go check out, where did we go? Go check out Matsu Sushi, and then Sheila Bakery. There's also other Sheila Bakeries out there. And then in Fairfax, we went to Astro Donuts. So that's our little food tour. That's a little channel and life update. So yes, so hope you like and subscribe. Join me for future videos, and I'll see you guys next time, and take care.